Hi guys, this is Ying Hui, APAC Presales Engineer. Today I'm going to talk about 24/7 streaming and recording with HELO. HELO is a standalone H.264 for a dedicated streaming and recording appliance, which is able to encode a live video to H.264 and stream the encoded feed to any supported CDN and record it at the same time. I would like to introduce you a few dedicated features to ensure the reliability of HELO streaming and recording performance for 24/7. So without further ado, let's go straight to HELO web user interface. So this is the UI of HELO. First of all, I'd like to introduce you a few features for 24/7 streaming. Let's focus on streaming first. Let's first navigate to the config page under the menu panel. And as I scroll down, you will be able to see this auto recover streaming function. And when you enable this function during streaming, in case your stream disconnect, HELO will automatically attempt to reconnect and resume the live stream. This is very useful when your internet speed fluctuates. HELO will always reconnect and resume the live stream when your internet connection is recovered. So now I'm going to do a short demo to show you how this function works. So I've enabled it. And then before that, I need to first send this feed to Facebook for live. And let's go to the streaming profiles. So as you scroll down, you'll be able to see this RTMP server URL and RTMP stream key field. So I have copied the stream key as well as the server URL from Facebook to the field here. And what I'm going to do next, I'm going to start this stream with this stream button here. So this button is used to activate the stream. Once it shows green, that will mean that all the settings are configured properly and the stream is ready to start. So now just activate the stream. This means that the streaming is in progress. If it's blinking in amber color, this means that the streaming failed and we have to double check the configuration again. So back to Facebook, we can see that Facebook has received the stream and we just have to press go live. And once we select go live, Facebook will take some time to connect to the live video. That's why we can see that the live video is starting here. And now the stream is live. So in case you see this choppy stream, this is due to the stream just being initialized or reinitialized. Facebook was still buffering it, so that is expected. Just give it a few seconds, then it will be okay. And there you go. So now I'm going to disconnect the HELO from the network. And once I disconnected the HELO from the network, you will see a disconnected alarm message within the UI. And this will also interrupt the Facebook live stream as well. Disconnected, and the Facebook stream has been interrupted. So I'm going to reconnect the HELO to the network. And of course, HELO will take some time to relaunch the UI and auto reconnect and resume the live stream. So now it's trying to resume the live stream. And now we can see that streaming is in progress again. And Facebook is trying to resume the live video. So there you go. So this is how the auto recover streaming function works. Next, I would like to highlight to you another features for 24/7 streaming. Let's navigate to the config page again. I'd like to introduce you the power up state function. So before that, I have to stop the live stream first. Just press the button again in order to configure this function. So this controls how the HELO behave when we power it up or upon reboot. Either do nothing, start recording, or start streaming, or start both recording and streaming simultaneously. So I'm going to select record and stream. This is very useful when there's a sudden loss of power during your streaming or recording event. Again, HELO will auto-resume the live stream and recording without user intervention. So now I'm going to start the live stream again, and we can see that streaming is in progress already. And this top button here is for us to activate the recording. So when it shows red, means that all the configurations are correct and the recording is ready to start. So I will also activate the recording to record this encoder feed to the drive or any storage media. So when it's blinking red, means the recording is already in progress. So now we can see that Facebook again is connecting to the live video to resume the stream. So next I'm going to disconnect the power. And once I've disconnected the power, you will see the disconnected alarm message showing the UI again. And similarly, this will also interrupt the Facebook live stream. So I'm going to power up the HELO again now. Of course, HELO will take some time to reboot, then trying to reconnect and resume the live stream and recording. Of course, now it will take a little bit longer to reconnect. So you will need a few more seconds to reboot the whole hardware. So just give it a few moments. And now HELO has rebooted. And now it's trying to reconnect to the live stream and started the recording already. So now it has reconnect and resumed the live stream and started the recording automatically. So both recording and streaming are in progress. And let's check the Facebook stream again. And we can see that the live stream is resumed on Facebook as well. So hence if we combine both auto recover streaming and this power up state function, user don't have to worry about restarting the stream when the internet speed fluctuates or even when the HELO recovered from power failure. So this is how it benefits our user. Again, keep the stream alive for 24/7. The next feature that I'd like to highlight is the loss of video behavior feature. Similarly, I'm going to navigate to this config page, and I need to stop both recording and streaming again in order to configure this loss of video behavior function. So this controls what happens to the streaming and recording activity when there's a loss of input signal. Either stop recording or streaming or continue recording or streaming with the test pattern. We can configure the test pattern type to color bar, black signal, or even a custom image. So now I'm using a custom image as below. And what I'm going to do next is to start the recording and streaming again. And once I start the live stream, Facebook is trying to connect to the live video and resume the live stream. So of course, it will take a few seconds to reinitialize. So let's just give it a few seconds, and there you go. And now I'm going to disconnect the input signal from HELO. And once I disconnect the input signal, you will see a no video input and no audio input alarm message showing in the UI. And this will not interrupt the recording and streaming activity. Instead, they will continue to record and stream with the test pattern instead. And of course, this will also take a few seconds for Facebook to reflect the changes. And there you go. So now I'm going to reconnect the input signal to HELO. And once I reconnect the input signal, HELO will immediately capture the video when it restores, without interrupting the recording and streaming activity as well. So similarly, it will take some time to reflect the changes to Facebook live stream. So let's just wait for a few more seconds. And there you go. So now the input signal is back. So this is how the function benefits the user without interrupting the streaming and recording activity. Now I'd like to introduce you the last feature for 24/7 streaming, which is the drop frame stream behavior under the streaming profile. So of course, let me just stop the recording and live stream again. So this is the one, drop stream frame behavior. So this select what happens to the stream when the streaming destination is not fast enough to keep up with the encoded video, either stop streaming or continue streaming. Thus, with all these dedicated streaming features, even when there's a loss of input signal or loss of power, or when your internet speed is unstable, HELO was still able to ensure to keep the stream alive for 24/7 without user intervention. So that's all the streaming features. Apart from that, HELO also offers a few dedicated features for 24/7 recording. Let me navigate to the recording profile page. First of all, HELO supports redundant recording. It will be able to provide 2 copies of recording for the same content. One is the primary copy, whereas another one is the secondary copy, which can act as a backup just in case there's any problem with the primary copy. In order to configure the primary and secondary recording, all you need to do is to configure the media type. Primary recording supports SD card, USB drive, and network recording. I'm going to select network recording here. Of course, it will take some time to mount the media. As for the secondary recording, it supports SD card or USB drive. I'm going to select USB drive for the secondary recording. So once you are done with the configuration, the recording button will turn red, showing that the recording is ready to start. Just start the recording by pressing this button. And once the recording button is blinking in red, this means that the recording are in progress. So that's all you need to do. So of course you can choose to record with unlimited time until the drive is full. So now I'm going to stop the recording again to show you some other features. The next features for 24/7 recording is the drop frame record behavior. This is just same as the streaming function. This selects the behavior when the recording destination is not fast enough to keep up with the encoded video. When this happens, user can choose to either continue recording or stop the recording. The very last features that I would like to introduce to you is the file segment record duration. This configures the maximum duration for each recording clip. For example, if I configure 5 minutes here, then HELO will create a new clip every 5 minutes during recording. So this is very useful, especially for network recording, where you will be able to access to the recorded file every 5 minutes. You can move the files to other locations without interrupting the recording activity to ensure that you have sufficient space on your network storage for 24/7 recording. So that's all I want to show you today. Again, these are all the dedicated features designed for AJ HELO to keep the stream and recording alive for 24/7. If you would like to learn more about AJ HELO, feel free to browse to the official website for more information. Meanwhile, you can also refer to this HELO software compatibility chart to check out the CDN platform and software that HELO supports.